Hi students, each day in every way I am becoming better and better. Repeat this one 21 times daily and see the improvement. It's my open challenge virtual. And today's topic is facial bones. In the previous session we had discussed the cranial bones of the skull, and the second part is the facial bones of the skull. How many are there? Type in the comment box below fast. 14 facial bones are present here. 14 facial bones. But how many types are there? Types are 8. 8 types are there, but total number is 14. Why? Because 6 bones are paired. Paired means 2. 6 into 2, 12 bones. And 2 bones are single. That is 2 into 1, 2. That is totally 14 bones are there. 6 bones are paired, that is 12 bones, and 2 bones are single, that is 2 bones. 12 plus 2, 14 bones are there in the facial bones, which forms the face. The facial bones, they form the face. What is the face? Face means the front part of the skull is called as the face. The front part of this skull is called as the face. Okay, and which is very important in the personality, isn't it? So, the types, how many types are there? 8. All of you type in the comment box below fast. And how many total are there? Here, 14 are there. Okay, students, what are these 8 types? And what is the role? Let's discuss now. 8 types of facial bones, which form the face. So, first one is called as, which form the, let's classify here. Otherwise, let's classify so that it becomes very clear for you. I'll classify the bones. Facial bones. Of course, it's not an NCERT point, but I am classifying for the sake of understanding here. Okay, students? And these all content is same, but I am classifying so that it becomes more clear for you. So, first of all, which forms a nose? Nose. What is that? 1. Nasals. Nasals or nasal bones. Nasals are nasal bones. How many are there? Or else I'll discuss here if it is confusing for you. Okay. Now A, this is clear for you. Okay. If I put here like this and number here, it becomes confusing for you, isn't it? That's why nasals or nasal bones 2 in number, and they form the nasal septum here, bridge of the nose. I'll rub here. Okay. So nasals or nasal bones 2 in number, which form the nasal septum. Nasal septum. What is a septum? The partition here. The septum means a partition here like this. This is a partition, isn't it? This is called as bridge of the nose. This one's the partition, nasal septum here, which form the bridge of the nose. Bridge. And this septum or bridge is formed of the 2 nasal bones of nasals here. Okay. Next one is and next one is the inferior nasal conchae or conchae. Some people say it's conchae and some people say conchae. Whatever the structure may be, pronunciation may be, I prefer to say conchae. Okay, conchae. So inferior nasal conchae. Conchae. These are also 2 in number. They form here lateral sides here. This is a bridge, isn't it? We have discussed here 2 nasal bones are there here. And here, this is a lateral side, that is nasal cavity. The nasal cavity here, scroll-like bones are there here. What is scroll here? Like this. Just like a watch spring is scrolled here like this. Rounded, isn't it? So, this scroll-like bones are there. Here 1 and here 1 here. So, this is 1 right side, this 1 left side here. Scroll-like bones are there. They are called as the inferior nasal conchae. 2 are there here. Watch out. So, nasal bones, nasal which form the bridge or septum, 2 are there. This one, inferior nasal conchae, 2 are there. 1 towards the right side and that towards the left side. These are the scroll-like bones. Scroll-like bones. Scroll-like bones which are twisted here like this and which form the lateral part of the nasal cavity. Lateral part of the nasal cavity here. Okay, students. Nasal part. Next one is, the third part is the vomer. Vomer bone. This is a single bone, bacho. It's a triangular bone present at the base of the ear. You see, all of you touch here, feel like this. All of you touching. Are you feeling here? Type in the comment box below. Are you feeling your vomer? It's a triangular bone present at the base of your nose here. This one here. Base. A triangular bone is formed. That's called as a single bone. It's a vomer here. Triangular bone here. Okay, students. So how many bones are formed here? 2 plus 2 plus 1. How many? 5. 5 bones. Out of 14, we got the 5 count. Am I correct? Yes. So here, diagram, see here, these are the nasal bones, green structure which you are seeing here. This part, green part, which are displayed in the diagram, this is the nasal bone. This is the nasal bone here. Very important. Next one is number 2 classification. And let's discuss the jaws here. Jaws. Jaws. Have you seen the film Jaws? The same jaws here. Upper jaw. It's the upper jaw. First of all, upper jaw bones. Upper jaw bones are called as maxillae. Maxillary bones or maxillae. Maxillae. How many are there? 2 are there. Upper jaw bones. Here one is this one here like this, and here another form here like this. This is right maxilla, left maxilla. They form the upper jaw. They form the upper jaw here. See here, this is upper jaw is there here. You see here, this is a maxilla. This one here. This is a mandible, lower jaw. This is the upper jaw maxilla. Maxilla. Maxilla singular. Maxillae means plural here. 2 maxillary bones are there, which are called as maxillae. Maxillary bones are maxillae, and they form the cavities here. What is a cavity? The socket-like structure here. The socket. What is a socket? It's very simple here. You see here. This is always useful to me, isn't it? You see here. This is the socket. It's a hole-like structure, and these are teeth. Okay, jaw socket. This is a socket, and these are teeth. For example, it is inserted here like this here. That's it. That's why the teeth are called as thecodon. Theca means jaw sockets. Alveoli. Alveoli means sockets. Alveoli. Where the teeth are present, the depressions here, like this here, sockets are there, and teeth are present, the depressions here, but show. Yes, following all of his words. So these 2 are called as maxillary bones, and where the maxillary teeth are present in the jaw sockets called as alveoli. Okay, students. And this is the first point to remember here. The upper jaw bone here, maxillary bones, also contains the palatine processes. Palatine processes. Palatine processes forms the anterior part of the hard palate. Hard palate. What is palate? In the digestive system we have discussed, isn't it? The palate means all of you touch your tongue with the roof of your buccal cavity. That is a palate. And it contains a hard palate, isn't it? That is a hard palate. Okay, this hard palate, anterior part towards the teeth, maxillary teeth. That's the anterior part of the hard palate, and that's formed by the palatine process, which is a part of which one? Maxillary bones. Palatine process is a part of the maxillary bones. This palatine process forms which one? The anterior part of the hard palate. So these are the 2 upper jaw bones. Next one is a lower jaw bone. Let's discuss now. You are ready, office students? The next lower jaw bone. Lower jaw bone. Single bone is there. Lower jaw bone is single and called as mandible. Mandible. It's a single bone. Till now we have got already one single bone, isn't it? What is that? Vomer. Triangular bone, isn't it? This is a base of the nose. And here is a mandible. Again, it's a single one. Getting your point? I'll rub here, I'll explain here, okay? So mandible. Mandible is a lower jaw bone and it is a U-shaped bone. U-shaped bone. The first point is it's a U-shaped bone. Next one is longest bone of the skull. not only longest but also strongest bone of the skull, and also the only movable bone of the skull other than the auditory ossicles, means ear ossicles are also moving. Apart from the ear ossicles which are present in the middle ear, we will be discussing within a few minutes. Apart from these ear ossicles or auditory ossicles, what are the other movable bones? They are called as the mandibles. You see here, mandible, lower jaw bone. It's a U-shaped bone here. This is a U-shaped bone. I discuss here. This is the mandible, bacho. See here, this is a U-shaped bone here. Yes. Here is a U-shaped bone. It's a longest bone. It's a very long bone here. Can you feel here? Mandible. It's a very long bone, longest bone of the skull, strongest bone of the skull. That's why you can bite the food. Even you can tear the ear like this. Jaw muscles are very strong here. These lower jaw muscles and bone are very strong. I'm able to talk. Why? Because the lower jaw bone is moving. Movable bone. For example, see here. If it is not moving, how can I talk? It's not possible, isn't it? So the evolution of man is associated here with this bone. Very strong bone. Okay, students. The strongest bone of the skull, only movable bone of the skull except the auditory or ear ossicles of the middle ear. Longest bone, U-shaped bone, and a single bone here. I told you it's a single bone. Single bone of the face. Other single bone is a homur. And this is also a single bone here, mandible. Clear, students? So this is a mandible here. So jaw bones, how many are there totally? 3 bones are there. Okay. So till now we got 5 plus 3, 8 bones. Remaining, let's discuss now. Next one is palatine bones. Palatine bones. These are also 2 in number, which form the posterior part of hard palate. Hard palate. Because see here, just now I told you that the anterior part of the hard palate is formed by the which one? Palatine process of the maxillary bones. Whereas the posterior part of the hard palate is formed by which one? 2 palatine bones. That's it. Next part. Zygomatic bones. Zygomatic bones. These are also 2 in number. They are nothing but cheek bones. Cheek bones. The cheeks are here, this one, and here, this ones. Can you feel these cheek bones, all of you? See here, this is a zygomatic bone. Here, white structure, which is present here, like this. Like this. Right jaw, right cheek, left cheek. Here, this is the cheekbone, zygomatic bone. 2 are there here. Okay, students. Next one is a lacrimal bones. Next one is a lacrimal bones. Lacrimal bones are also 2 in number, and they form the part of the orbits. Part of the orbits. Lacrimal means tear. Lacrimal means tear. Tear glands, lacrimal glands. The tears are shed from the eyes. So lacrimal means associated with the tears, that is eyes. As the name indicates, the lacrimal bones are the part of the orbits. In the previous session, I told you that orbits means the rounded bony depressions of the skull where the eyes are located. So orbits are formed not of a single bone, but it's a combination of many bones. One of the bone is called as a lacrimal bone, also forms a part of the orbit bone here. Orbit bone. Okay, students. Orbit. So lacrimal bones 2 in number and present in the orbits. Okay, students. So we got how many now? Totally is finished, isn't it? So jaw bones, let's count here once again. So I told you that, so total count here, out of 40, we should be getting around here. So nasal here, nose. Nose, 5 bones we got, isn't it? Because 2 nasals, which form the septum, and inferior nasal concave, and homur, that is 5 bones. Finished? Next one is jaw bones. Upper jaw bones, 2, maxillary bones, and lower jaw bone, mandible, that is 3. Got it? Next one is palatine bones. We got it, isn't it? Palatine bones, 2 in number. Next one is zygomatic bones. Zygomatic. That is cheekbones, 2 in number. Next one is lacrimal bones. Lacrimal bones, 2 in number. So 5 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You got it now? Clear? All of you type in the comment box below. What is that? Take a screenshot. All of you make it fast. Take a screenshot. Okay, students, till now we have been discussing the facial bones. Now let's discuss the other bones here. That is ear oscillus and the hyoid bones. Ear oscillus and the hyoid bones. So till now cranial bones, 8 in number, facial bones, 14 in number. So totally 22 bones. But some sources include the ear oscillus and hyoid bone also under the skull bones. That's why I intend to explain these bones as well here. Okay, students. If you include this hyoid and ear oscillus, it makes 29. So 29 here. What is that? Till now we got 22 number. And what about the 7 number? Let's discuss now. First of all, let's discuss the hyoid bone. Where is the hyoid bone? Let's discuss hyoid bone. It's also a U-shaped bone. What is the other U-shaped bone? Type in the comment box below first. What is that? Mandible. Just now I told you now. This is also a U-shaped bone. Mandible, lower jaw bone. The same way, hyoid bone is also a U-shaped bone. It's also a single bone, bacho. Single bone. Okay, and it is present at the base of the buccal cavity, mouth cavity, base of the buccal cavity. See here, almost here is the hyoid bone. Here, this was. Here is the hyoid bone. It's given in NCERT also diagram. Here is the hyoid bone. Get your point. So base of the buccal cavity between mandible and larynx. Mandible. What is mandible? Lower jaw. Larynx. Voice box. Between the, here is a mandible, isn't it? Here is a lower jaw bone, mandible. Here is a larynx. So here is the hyoid bone. Single here. Exactly this location. Here is a larynx. Voice box. Here is a mandible. Here is the hyoid bone. This box. Hyoid bone is single, present at the base of the buccal cavity. Okay. And it's a very important point is hyoid bone is the only bone of the skull which is not attached to any other bone. Each and every bone is of the skull is attached to the other bone. But hyoid bone is the only bone of the skull which do not form any joint with other bone. It's a single bone. And it gives the anchorage and support to the tongue. Anchorage and support to the tongue. See here. Here is a hyoid bone and the bony support is given to the tongue. That's the function of the hyoid bone. Getting a point, all of the students. The U-shaped base of the buccal cavity between the mandible and larynx, only bone of the skull which is not attached to the any other bone here. Okay, students. That's the hyoid bone. Next one is the last part called as ear oscillus. So we should get 7 count, isn't it? Because we already got 22 out of 29. So 7 we should get, isn't it? 1 we already got and 6 bones are present in the ear oscillus. What is that? Ear oscillus here. So the last part here, what is ear oscillus? Ossicles means very small bones. That what is ossicles. present in the ear. That's why they call as ear ossicles. Totally 6 in number. And they are present in the middle ear. Middle ear. Middle ear. Middle ear is a small air-filled cavity, isn't it? So that is an air-filled cavity, middle ear, present in the temporal bone of the skull. Okay, ear ossicles 6 in number. Here that is 3 into 2 is equal to 6. That is 3 ear ossicles called as malleus. What is this? Malleus, incus, and stapes. Malleus, incus, and stapes are the 3 ear ossicles present in the middle ear. Each middle ear, right and left, each one contains the 3 ear ossicles called as malleus, incus, stapes. Because you have got 2 middle ears, isn't it? That's why 3 into 2, 6 ear ossicles are there here. So one is attached to the other bone, and it's not the stuff to explain here how they are attached. I'll be explaining under ear, or that is under the neural control coordination, not now here. So malleus is a modified articular bone. Modified articular bone. Incus is a modified quadrate bone. Stapes is a modified hyomandibular bone. This is a very important point in NEET. Modified. How to discuss? How this very, very simple technique, bacho. How to remember means MA. Just to put here MA. IQ. SH. MA means Master of Arts. Just let's assume that the people who study MA has more IQ. Let's assume. I don't know whether they have IQ or not. You should tell me. So, Master of Arts, intellectual quotient, IQ. And they go for more study hours. SH, study hours. That's it. Got it? Malleus is a modified articular bone. Incus is a modified quadrate bone, and stapes is a modified hyomandibular bone. That's it, very simple. And which is the smallest bone of the human body? That's the stapes. Stapes is the smallest bone of the human body. Okay, students. Also called as stirrup bone. Stirrup bone. So type in the comment box below which is the smallest bone of the human body and what is this code. What do you understand? Hope you enjoyed my session. This completes the skull. Hope you enjoyed the session. God bless. Bye, students, all of you.